Stoners. Welcome to another edition of Sticks and Stones. I am your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the cozy confines of the patio here at the No Shoes Bar and Grill, deep in the heart of the Republic of Texas. Merry Christmas. I hope all of you have had a Merry Christmas and are going to have an even happier New Year. First up today is news. I just topped 4,000 followers on Instagram. Thank you all for being a part of that. My goal has been 5,000 by the end of the year, and I'm almost there. I've got about just under 4,100 right now, and I know if you guys get in gear and do a little extra sharing here over the next few days, that we can actually make it to 5,000. Second, you may notice I'm wearing a little different attire today. I have my Sticks-n-Stonez official logo polo on. That's what I'll be wearing for the episodes going forward. You definitely need one too. It's got a cigar, it's got a glass of your favorite beverage on it, and it's got our name on it. What else could you want when you're sitting at your local tobacco shop smoking a nice cigar, or on the patio with your buddies and they're like, hey, where'd you get that shirt at? Love that. It's got Sticks, it's got Stones, it's got the magic brown water. It's awesome. You can get it at the Sticks-n-Stonez store. That is at STICKS-1.myshopify.com, or right here if you're watching the video. And of course it will be at the end of the show. Stop by. Not only have some great Sticks and Stones stuff there, but also some great ideas for the drinker, the smoker in your life, with humidors and decanters and lighters, cutters, ashtrays, the whole gamut, and adding new things all the time. So definitely stop by and visit the store. We'd really appreciate it. But now, on to today's show. Today, I am completing my Dalmore series. I am pairing the Rocky Patel ALR, Age Limited and Rare, 2nd edition, with the Dalmore 18. I am very excited about this, so let's pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Now, the ALR, very similar to the Rocky Patel 60 that we debuted back over the summer, has a very extensive banding on the body. And if you're looking for a little reading material, you can actually read the story of the ALR on the band. So, you know, while you're sitting there smoking, you've got a little something to read, and you get to learn a little something while you're smoking. I mean, you can't do better than that, right? The ALR, this is a Toro 6x52 on the ring gauge, runs about $14 a stick. The filler and binder are Nicaraguan, a blend of Esteli and Jalapa tobaccos. The wrapper is a beautiful Mexican San Andres. Visually, it is an earthy brown wrapper. There's minimal veining. Almost invisible seams, a triple cap, and it is box pressed. Now, I know Rocky Patel. I know Rocky Patel cigars. I know his quality standards. So, I took the liberty of attempting to get the band off camera. And I'm glad I did, because without butchering up the cigar or getting a knife involved, this was a very delicate and difficult process. But we're going to go ahead and remove the band. As I said, a very delicate and difficult process. And I'll tell you about the nose. Now on the nose, I am getting what I could describe as a bread dough, yeasty kind of aroma. I pick up wood, along with maybe what I would describe as stables, pepper, and some floral notes. It's really got a great aroma on it. Let's go ahead and give it a cut. Now on the cold draw, I get what I could describe as the flavor of orange liqueur. There's not any like alcohol burn or anything like that, but just that flavor. Hey, something along the lines of a Cointreau. I'm also picking up caramel, wood, and just a little bit of pepper. It's got a great cold draw. Now, as you may remember from the previous Dalmore offerings, the Dalmore is a Highland region Scotch. It is a single malt. Now, the Dalmore 18 is an 18-year age statement. 14 of those years are spent in American oak ex-bourbon casks. Then it is taken out of those casks and put into 30-year-old Matusalem Oloroso sherry butts. I'll let you enter your own jokes right there. It is 43% alcohol by volume, 86 proof, 100% malted barley on the mash bill, and the 18-year-old runs about $200 to $250 a bottle. It is a little pricey. Let's crack it open and take a look. Now, as you can see, it has a beautiful copper bronze color. And don't know if it picks up on camera, but you can actually see a little bit of a reddish hue right out around the edges. It's got a great cling inside the glass. It has a good viscosity. It's just a very beautiful Scotch that may actually come through a little better with the light behind it here. It is just a beautiful, beautiful copper bronze color. Now on the nose, I get what I could describe as like peanut brittle. So you're picking up peanuts, but you're also picking up a little bit of caramelized sugar. Also, you can pick up the sherry from the sherry casks, and I'm also getting a kind of a semi-sweet chocolate. Got to give it a try. Now on the palate, I get fruit, kind of like plums, a little bit of light saltiness, what I could describe as chocolate-covered raisins, a little bit of coffee, and some tobacco undertones. It's got a really great flavor profile to it. Now the finish, I would say the finish is kind of a short to maybe medium finish. It's a little dry with a touch of bitterness, and there's also some undertones of coffee and cream. Like I said, this has got a really great flavor profile. I think it's going to go very well with the Rocky Patel ALR. So let's go ahead and get this Rocky toasted up. Now, right away on the first light, I am getting a little bit of earth and cocoa. It's a very mellow and smooth, and I'm also getting a touch of pepper. There is a great volume of smoke right off from the very first light. I'm also picking up maybe just a little bit of leather. These are going very well together just right out of the gate. Getting some very good melding of flavors with the kind of the orange liqueur from the cold draw, the caramel, cocoa, and then you've got the kind of the peanut brittle, the semi-sweet chocolate, the fruitiness, chocolate-covered raisins coming over from the Scotch. These are going really well together right away. I'm going to go ahead and burn this down to about the halfway mark, and we'll come back and give you an update right after this. Hey, Stoners. I am back. We're about the halfway mark. Again, these are going very well together. The 18-year-old Dalmore and the Rocky Patel ALR second edition. The aromas and the palates are marrying very well together with some fruits and some chocolates and things of that nature. They have really been doing well. I do have to mention that if you've seen some of my Instagram update posts during this filming, I've made mention that the burn has been very uneven and wonky pretty much from the beginning, and it still is at about the halfway mark. Don't know how well this is coming out on camera, but here's where it's burned to on one side, and then you rotate it 25% of the way around, and there is a significant amount of unburned wrapper above my finger. Not really sure why. I tried correcting it a couple of times and straightening it up, but it would just go back and burn wonky again. Hasn't affected the flavor. I'm enjoying it just as well, but to be fair, I have to call things out when I see that they're not quite right, and that's not quite right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and burn this the rest of the way down and go ahead and empty up this glass and come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey, Stoners. I am back. We're almost down to the band. The glass is almost empty. The last half of the ALR added in some nuts to the palate. The pepper has reappeared from the beginning. and it has maintained a touch of sweetness. Overall, these two were a great marriage together. You had the orange liqueur, chocolate-covered raisins, caramel, coffee, cocoa powder, all marrying together to really create an enjoyable event. I will say that when I updated at the halfway mark, the ALR had been burning very wonky the entire first half of the cigar, but without any further touch-ups, by the end of the cigar, it had straightened itself out quite nicely. So, all in all, a very enjoyable afternoon. I would give the ALR it's going to give it a 4.9, but because of the wonkiness in the first half, I would say a 4.8 out of 5 matchsticks. It was a very enjoyable cigar, very great flavors, great palate, great aroma, great volume of smoke off of it. The Dalmore 18, I would give a 4.85 out of 5.0 Whiskey Stones. It was a very, very good 18-year-old. If you ever get the opportunity or you see it at your local store, definitely buy a bottle of the Dalmore. It has quickly become one of my favorite scotches. These are both a bit more of the pricier offerings compared to what I normally pair together. You're looking at about $14 a stick and at about $225 a bottle for the Dalmore 18, but they are well worth it. So I would want to give a great big thank you to Christian and Craig from the Dalmore, my friends over there. They're two very fine gentlemen that definitely know their Scotch, and I have greatly appreciated them helping me out. Be sure to watch for our next episode. I have more great pairings to come, and I have more great things to come. I am going to be doing some more upgrades here very shortly to help bring a better quality show to you listeners. So definitely continue to hit like, subscribe, share, notify, all that kind of stuff, so that you know when new content is dropping. I am on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Gitter, Rumble, all over the place. So you can definitely find me. You can go to the website, got the store where you can get the great Sticks-n-Stonez gear. And my main point of contact with all of you is my Instagram account. And when you look on the Sticks-n-Stonez bio page, we have the Linktree link, and there you can get all of the links to all the different places. So I cannot wrap up this episode at this holiday time without saying, please say a prayer of protection and thanks for our troops away from their families and in harm's way for us. They definitely need all the prayers they can get. So that will wrap it up for this episode. Until next time, you know what to do. Keep your sticks dry, your stones cold, and have a great day.